हेलो फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार। बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा 2025 ऑफिस असिस्टेंट P1 बोलते हैं हम। ओवरऑल ऑल ओवर इंडिया में 500 पोस्ट है। लास्ट क्लास में हम एलिमेंट्री मैथमेटिक्स देखा था, नंबर सिस्टम देखा था और डेसिमल्स एंड फ्रैक्शंस ये सभी देखा था। एंड हमने मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर 2025 ये भी सॉल्व किया था। अभी जो हम देखने जा रहे हैं ना, तो ये जो टॉपिक है नॉलेज ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, तो नॉलेज ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज ये हम देखेंगे। अभी जो इसमें है ना, कॉम्प्रीहेंशन पैसेज बोल के आता है, कॉम्प्रीहेंशन पैसेजेस बोल के आता है। इसका मतलब है एक पैराग्राफ रहता है, उसको हमको ध्यान से पढ़ना पड़ता है। उसके बाद में उसका क्वेश्चंस आता है, वो क्वेश्चंस में हमको ऑप्शंस देते हैं, मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स। तो उसमें हमको करेक्ट आंसर सेलेक्ट करना है। पर्टिकुलरली इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में जो है ना, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में ये जो हम पैसेजेस बोलते हैं ना, इसमें हमको स्कोर करने का बहुत ईजी रहता है। जस्ट हमको ध्यान से पैसेज पढ़ना चाहिए एंड वो पैसेज में ही हमको क्वेश्चन भी रहेगा और आंसर भी रहेगा। ठीक है। इसमें मेन थिंग जो कुछ भी हमने पैसेजेस में पढ़ते हैं ना, हमारे माइंड में हमको अंडरस्टैंड होना चाहिए। तो ऐसे पैसेजेस जो रहता है ना, हमको अच्छी तरह से प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए ताकि हमको अच्छा सा स्कोर हो सके। डायरेक्शन है, रीड द फॉलोइंग पैसेजेस केयरफुली एंड आंसर द क्वेश्चंस given after each passage. Out of the four alternative, choose the correct answer according to the context of the passage. इसका मतलब है कि हमको पैसेज जो है ना, पैराग्राफ ठीक से पढ़ना है। उसके बाद में एक क्वेश्चन रहेगा, 4 आंसर रहेगा। चारों आंसर में से करेक्ट एक आंसर हमको सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा। पैसेज नंबर 1, दिस इज द एज ऑफ मशीन। मशीन्स आर एवरीवेयर, इन द फील्ड्स, इन द फैक्ट्री, एट होम, in the street, in the city, in the country, everywhere. To fly, it is not necessary to have wings. There are machines. To swim under the sea, it is not necessary to have gills. There are machines. To kill our fellow men, overwhelming numbers, there are machines. Petrol machines alone provide 10 times more power than all human beings in the world. In the busiest countries, each individual have 600 human slaves in his machines. What are the consequences of this abnormal power before the war? It looked as though it might be possible for the first time in history to provide food and clothing and shelter for the teeming population of the world. Every man, woman and child, this would have been a greatest triumph of science. And yet, if you remember, we saw the world crammed full of food and people hungry. Today, the ladders are bare and millions starving. That is the war, you would say, when the machines of peace once more being took. So let us see the questions one by one and we will see the multiple choice question and choose the correct answer. चलो हम शुरू करते हैं। Question number 1. According to passage, which of the following is not necessary to fly? Question mark. Correct answer is wings. Question number 2. Petrol machinery is used to provide what? 10 times more power than human beings in the world. Question number 3. What could be one of the greatest triumphs of science? Correct answer is to provide food, clothing and shelter to everyone. Question number 4. This is the age of the dash. The correct answer is this is the age of machines. Question number 5. The machine age produces what? Goods but avoid the consequences. Goods but avoids the consequences. तो फर्स्ट पैसेजेस खत्म हुआ। अभी क्या करते हैं हम, पैसेजेस 2 यहाँ पर देखते हैं। पैसेज 2. What are the good parts of our civilization? First and foremost, there are order and safety. If today I have a quarrel with another man, I do not get beaten merely because I am physically weaker and he can knock me down. I go to law and the law will decide as fairly as it can between the two of us. Thus, in disputes between man and man, right has taken the place of might. Moreover, the law protects me from robbery and violence. Nobody may come and break into my house, steal my books, or run off with my children. Of course, there are burglars but they are very rare, and the law punishes them whenever it catches them. It is difficult for us to realize how much this safety means. Without safety, those higher activities of mankind which make up civilization could not go on. The inventor could not invent. The scientist find out, or the artist make beautiful things. Hence, order and safety, although they are not themselves civilization or things without which civilization could be impossible. They are as necessary to our civilization as the air we breathe is to us, and we have grown so we used to them that we do not notice them any more than we notice the air. अभी पैसेज खत्म हुआ है, नेक्स्ट क्या आएगा, क्वेश्चन आएगा। तो पैसेज केयरफुली हम अभी पढ़े हैं, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पढ़ेंगे और उसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर देंगे। अगर समझ नहीं आए तो पैसेज और एक बार पढ़ेंगे ताकि हमको करेक्ट आंसर मिल सके। ठीक है, चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, द फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट गुड पार्ट्स ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन आर। इसका करेक्ट आंसर है, करेक्ट आंसर इज सी, ऑर्डर एंड सेफ्टी। सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, इन डिस्प्यूट्स बिटवीन man and man, correct answer is right has taken the place of might. Question number 3, according to the passage, the burglar or what? The correct answer is burglar or rare. Question number 4, an artist can create beautiful things only if there is safety. Question number 5, according to the writer, man does not notice order and safety as he does not notice the air he breathes. Now we will move to the passage 3. Passage 3 हम अभी पढ़ेंगे. The purpose of education is to make the student an expert in his subject. This must be clearly understood, and mere muddling through lessons and lecturers and books and passing examination are related to secondary importance as means to the end, which is excellence in the field chosen. But there are so many fields and no man can become an expert in all the fields. It is necessary to decide which fields are the important ones that a man should know well. It is clear that one's own work is the most important. This has been realized and modern civilization has accordingly provided. Vocational educational, it is now possible to acquire high professional skill in the various fields, medicine, engineering, production, commerce and so on, but with good and bad mixed together and no standard for guidance. So अभी हमने पैसेज पढ़ा है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, इसका रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस और आंसर्स हम सेलेक्ट करेंगे. So question number 1, the purpose of education is to make the student, correct answer is B, an expert in his subjects. What according to the writer is the end? Correct answer is excellence in the field chosen. Question number 3, according to the passage, can a man become an expert in all field? So correct answer is no. Question number 4, according to the writer, which of the following is most important work? Correct answer is one's own work is very important. Question number 5, the modern civilization has provided vocational education. Vocational education. Next passage 4 हम पढ़ेंगे अभी. So let us see passage 4. English education, which was introduced in India in the earlier part of the 19th century, established her cultural contact with the West. Prior to this, India had 4 centuries remained in a state of isolation, although in a very early times she had sent our cultural mission to the other Asiatic countries. India really began to borrow from the West and assimilate new ideas on an extensive scale only after the British had taken up the direction of our educational policy. It is true that Western education at first exerted an unsettling influence on young men and led to errors in life and conduct. They hated everything Indian apt Western manners and modes of life and forgot their glorious past. There were scholars who ignored modern Indian languages, avoided classical Indian literature, and made a fetish to speaking and writing English. चलो अभी हम पैसेज पढ़े हैं, उसके हिसाब से हम क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स क्वेश्चन पढ़ेंगे और उसका करेक्ट आंसर हम टिक करेंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, व्हेन वाज इंग्लिश एजुकेशन इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन इंडिया? करेक्ट आंसर इज in the earlier part of 19th century. Question number 2, when did India begin to borrow from the West? Correct answer is after the British had taken up the direction of her educational policy. Question number 3, what did India send out to other Asiatic countries? Correct answer is cultural missions. Question number 4, Western education exerted an unsettling influence on. Correct answer is young men. Question number 5, young men forgot their what? Correct answer is glorious past.